Hey everyone, today I'm starting a journey that's bigger than poker, bigger than just numbers. This bankroll challenge is about betting on a better life for my family, for our future, and for a place that we can finally call home. Here's the dream: to save enough to make a down payment on a home, a place where my kids can grow up with security and stability. It's about more than just winning money, it's about building something lasting and something meaningful. I want to give my kids a home where they feel safe and proud. So every win, every bankroll milestone we hit gets a step closer to making that dream come true. Alright, let's talk about the rules. The rules that we're going to be playing with are we're going to be using bankroll management strategies. So we'll be playing PLO 50 through 100 and no tilting. So that means we have to play our A game and not playing tired, over caffeinated, distracted. This grind isn't just for me, it's for my kids and the home that I want to give to them. Every time I sit down at the table, it's with a purpose bigger than myself. I'm all in on this journey for my family's future. I'll be documenting every high, every low, and every bankroll milestone along the way. Drop a comment if you have any tips or words of encouragement. And if you're tackling your own challenges or chasing your own dreams, let me know. Stay tuned and follow along, and let's make this dream a reality together. Hey guys, welcome to the first episode of the series. I'm nervous, I'm excited, but I'm ready to get the ball rolling, and I wanted to set the stage for the series by showing you the sites that I'll be playing on. So this is Global Poker. As you can see, they have PLO 50 action, PLO 100 action, and they also have these PLO 25 and PLO 60 games that are 20 big blind max. So the blinds are $1.50 and $3 and 60 cents and $1.20. And yeah, you can only buy in for 20 big blinds at a time. So we'll be doing some short stacking. And they also have something called the vaults on the site where you get 33% rake back as you play. So that'll increase our win rate a lot. And something else that's really cool is they have this hand counter. Right now my account's at 536,000 hands, but we can check that throughout the series and see how much volume I'm actually putting in. So that's really cool. And the other site that I'll be playing on is Coin Poker. You can see that we have a small balance on this site, but they have 5 card and four cards. So 5 card will increase our variance a little bit, but adding some more tables should increase our win rate. And they also have 33% rake back on the site, so we'll be getting more rake back. So without further ado, I just wanted to show you guys the sites I'll be playing on, and I'll see you guys at the tables. We got some action. Flopping top pair. I don't get too crazy here versus this bet. This seems like a pretty weak bet, I'll be honest. Where it floats. Not helping us. We're going to check it. This would be a good hand to lead with. That's about what I thought he had, to be honest. If we didn't have showdown value, if we didn't make that ace, I would have led. Okay, that's the first pot we won. Thank goodness. That feels pretty good. Our first milestone is winning our first $100. So let's go for that. The vault gives us about, we'll calculate it later, but I will say $10 an hour, which is a little bit confusing because it really depends on volume and how many tables we're playing. So you can't really articulate like that. You have to calculate it by how many tables you're playing and how many people are at the table. So we'll do a timer for 15 minutes and see how much is in the vault, and then we'll multiply that by 4. Okay, we got this ace king king hand, double suited. Looks pretty good. We're out of position though, unfortunately. We could start to bluff this hand, but I don't mind it. Okay, we got this hand. We completed the small blind. Big blind raises. We hit our flush. gonna check full range here. The nut flush here, we're gonna check. Go for the check raise. Again, everyone checks. Or the fourth card comes out. Could have bet for value, but we're gonna go for the home run check raise. And everyone. We could have went 1/3 dot for value. I think if we didn't have the nut flush, we'd go for the value. We can also randomize there. Alright, we get a pretty hand on the button. There's a limper. Obviously a weaker player. So we'll isolate him. Decent flop. Do we want to start bluffing with this hand? We're behind a flush draw. So I think we will only get called by better, I'm pretty sure. Plus his early position, he could have an ace. Okay, we're going to start bluffing now. It makes less sense, but it's better than checking back. Nice, we take it down. We don't really have to make too much sense versus fish. Down here, we get the big blind special. Decide to check it. Checks around. Flushing card, we're not going to bet into anybody. He didn't bet the flop, and the ace of hearts spades would bet the flop. So we turn our hand into a bluff, and it works. That was a nice spot right there. That felt pretty good. But yeah, ace of spades would have bet the flop, so his bet didn't make sense. See, another hand over here. We have a wrap on a lower end wrap, so we're gonna just call. He bet small, and those small bets are nutted in my opinion. But he's a fish. I know everybody in the pool, so if they're not labeled, they're on the fisher side. I think we can still call here. We do get dominated sometimes. He does check raise wraps. We're gonna go with it here. 2 pairs. We have full house in case he has it. He has trips, and we hold. Let's go. Big pots. Big pot. That was really huge for us. It was the first big pot of the series. Yes, let's go. Immediately get triple aces. That's not trips, guys. That's not trips. That felt awesome. And against the lead, we're just going to let it go. Not battle against aggression too much. All right, we get tens, decent tens. We're going to check this flop. Not the flop we were looking for. We're happy to just take down the blinds too. And we give up. Queens, really good queens. We're just gonna set mine. We don't want to get three. We don't want to 3-bet against aces, especially when we're single suited. And we hit. We can bet or check. Let's check. I usually don't lead, but that could be a tragic mistake. But I like to fast play when we have this scenario. You don't need to raise large. Three bet. They're more sticky when they have money in the middle already. His bet was not very strong, so we're gonna go with the congruent bet size here. I don't want to change things up too much. He check raises, that would be very strange. Probably have to fold. That was a nice pot though. Okay, we get a hand here. Queens. We're gonna bet this. I don't have a half pot size bet, but this is 35%. It's close enough. Ace is the worst card in the deck for us. He has a lot of aces. Kings are not great either. I mean, this is pretty good for him. We're too high in our range to fold here. Nice. He bluffs into us. That was a nice little pot right there. Okay, here we have a bunch of stuff. I'm going to pot this. This is a pretty wet board texture. We have the nut flush blocker. We can get a lot of folds. He decides to call us. Get a bad turn. We do have the nut flush blocker. I'm wondering if we should bluff it. I don't think so. We have too much showdown value. And oh man, he didn't raise us. That would have been sick if he raised. He had the queen. He was waiting for an equity shift. If the club didn't come out, we were going to win a huge pot. Guys, check out my store, link in the description. I sell lucky t-shirts and you will win more money if you wear this merch. Open kings, get called by both blinds. Not a good flop. But we make a set. Interesting because queen 10 gets there. I think we can bet it still and fold to a raise. We can get value from a lot of hands. Happy to take it down too. I mean, that's a lot of equity. They folded. Ooh. Ooh. We get double suit aces. Let's RFI it. 3 bet from a very passive player. Post flop will be 1 SBR spot if he calls us. He probably has a double suited hand, so it's nice that we're double suited as well. Okay, nothing we can do here. We have the nut flush draw. We're gonna go with it. Let's go. We get called. We hit the flush. When we hold. Good hand. He flopped 2 pairs. 2 pair, no good. Jeez, that's a big pot. Nice pot for us. Another club on the river. They just were blessing us with the clubs. Beautiful spot. All right. Very pretty hand here. We're going to squeeze it. Very pretty, very exciting. We're very deep stacked. 300 big blinds deep. How often does that happen? In position. Oh, this guy holds 4 bets, which is unfortunate. That highly decreases the EV of our hand. But we're also the same depth. Wild stuff here. Wild stuff. He's going to be very careful about his money. And he bets. We have second nut flush draw, pair, and a gut shot. Double gut shot. And I think I'm going to fold here because he's very careful. He's a very tight player. He has the nuts. He has either the nut flush or he has 9-10 already. Or a set and a flush draw. There's no way he's doing this light. He definitely has the flush draw at the very least. He might have king 10 ace. That would make a lot of sense. And that would literally have us drawing dead. So we're going to fold this, which is crazy. Seems crazy at least. All right, first hand, we got the PLO 60 table open. Not a great flop for us. Could bet, we could check. Happy to check it. Yeah, this player plays any 4 cards. It's very dangerous. Okay, versus the guy that plays any 4 cards, we're definitely going to 3-bet this. He's in early position, but we have that label, which really helps us. Okay, let's see. No other choice. He's going to call 100%. Let's see what he got. 6. Dang, he hits his trips. Good in. Happens. Very pretty hand. We're going to 3-bet. Recreational player. Squeeze it, actually. 13.5 big blinds. Monster. We flop a set. Let's do the good old 1/3 size. I like the 1/3 size here because we can bluff. I definitely want to check and make them have gained a bunch of equity, realize they're nonsense hands. Heads up 2 backdoor flush draws, so probably call. Nice pot, we take it down. And this hand where we decide to bet for value. At this point, checks, check it back. He donks into us. It's crazy that he donks. I'm gonna let it go. All right, get pretty hand aces. Right. Ace, ace, deuce 4. Not so great. Check. turn card in the game for us. Down here, we're actually going to call with the nut flush draw. Check this hand. That's small. Yeah, it's weak. Polarize. Hopefully it doesn't call us. Calls them dry aces, jeez. Did we just give up there? Question mark. I think we do with queens. Ugh. Not good. Okay, ISO the kings. Flush draw. We got a flush draw, guys. That's some equity. Multi-ways. It's not the best. This guy donks. We could ISO him. I think that's the better play. Versus any cards, we have equity. Might as well ISO. It's if he folds, it's better. He's a set, unfortunately. The nuts. Absolute nuts. Could we have let it go? Maybe. Here we check call the flop. He bets again. That's crazy because we have a lot of stuff here. We're gonna check raise with the blocker. Like, why would he not save us out with kings? Should bet full pot. Nice, he gets it through. Okay, here we called EP's open. We're gonna bet ourselves. Flopping the overfold. We got a caller. Okay. Bet ourselves. Calls us again. Unfortunately, he doesn't make a full house. It's better than ours. Just bet ourselves again. Let's it go. Okay, we complete this hand in the small blind. Sure, it's not GTO. It just looked pretty. I mean, it was too big blind open. Turn the nuts. The best card in the deck for us. We're gonna bet ourselves. Down here, we slow play aces. We weren't gonna get any fold equity, so. We flop a set, of course. Let's go. Pot, 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 pot. Bow, bow. He didn't want to raise? Nobody wanted to raise for me? Alright, I'll raise. I'll raise this time. I had a set last hand. This hand we're raising for sure. They fold, we take it down. Maybe we should have raised a little smaller for sure, actually. Ooh, this hand is so pretty. Guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna raise this, to be honest. We're a little bit deeper, you know. That's not quite true, but that's the 2 big blind open we have to raise. No reason to bet. They're checking fast. They're checking fast. Interesting. But a little bit bigger. They have a smaller flush, they call. This one's for Mother Russia. And guess what? We have kings on this table too. We got 3-bet on 2 out of 3 so far. Fold to the other table. Here we can just go with it. Issue is he's loose. Can't fold. Nice. It's a good start to cooler aces. Good start to cooler aces. Thank you. That was pure luck. If the big blind 3-bets early position, it's aces. Hindsight's interesting. I think this is just a fold. We're just autopilot raise. Very bad. Oof. Because these guys are uncapped still. And he hits. And we should fold there. Over here we could check raise. But it was multi-ways. I don't want to mess around with it. Check raise might have worked. Ooh, big pot brewing. Got a lot of good hands on all these tables. Jeez. You were definitely squeezing. 5, we're down squeezing again. We show it. Down here we have trips as well. It's getting complicated. It's getting complicated. Alright, let me show this table. Wow. Nice. Okay, he reopened the action for us, so we're gonna back raise. And we lose. Here, slow play. Aces missed, unfortunately. crazy. We bet he raises. We only lose to quads. All right, yeah, and we're just getting ready to wrap up the session. I have 2 tables up. We're about to close them. But yeah, this was a roller coaster of a session. I'm excited to see the results. Made a mistake here and there. But yeah, thanks guys for watching. I really appreciate it. If you guys had fun and found this video useful, I would appreciate you guys helping me out by hitting the like and subscribe button. And if you're enjoying this series, hit that notification bell because I'll be posting a new video every single day. So this series will be ongoing on a daily basis. We're gonna get this house. We're gonna get this house. It's all on the line for my family's future. Hey guys, if you are looking to get excited about poker again and win more profitably and more consistently, I have a step-by-step ultimate guide on exactly what my strategy is. I add new videos to it every single week and I have a full satisfaction guaranteed or your money back. It is the best course on the market. I also have another package where I will patch all your leaks. Send me your footage. I will dissect the video and patch all the leaks I see inside your game. I want to give a special thanks to F Lake, Jonah Q, Ryan Jams, Ahmad Hasib, Wei Ye, Jose Perez, C Brown, Bob Weiser, and Logan Hahn for subscribing to my YouTube channel. Thank you.